Welcome to another edition of Maple Leaf Coach's Corner, brought to you by Hammond Henry Hospital Sports Medicine. A season preview, in-season preview with boys bowling coach Chris Pruitt. We'll talk to him next on the Maple Leaf Coach's Corner. Welcome back to the Maple Leaf Coach's Corner. Joining us now is boys bowling coach Chris Pruitt. And Coach, season's already underway, and it's starting out with a bang. And first meet of the year back on the 13th of November, you beat Erie Prophetstown by 1,400 pins. And the highlight of that was Zach Johnson bowling a 299 in game one. So that's a good way to start the season.
Better than most can predict, honestly. Very, very, very excited about our start.
Another highlight to the early on season, you were winners of your own tournament at the Acadia Family Fun Center. You won the Lee Lohman Invite, won with your varsity team in first place in JV. You said bowled varsity also,
yeah,
and finished seventh in that tournament. But looking at your scores, I mean, you won that tournament by almost 400 pins also. So you're moving along really good here and have the momentum in the early season.
The boys are responding very well to understanding what that we're asking of them, and they've been very perceptive and very responsive to the obstacles that have been put in front of them. And it's very, for lack of a better word, exciting to watch. Because right now I just get to I get to be a spectator as much as everybody else, watching them really grow and develop into young men. It's exciting to watch.
And as we record this this segment the night before Thanksgiving, you said you're thankful for being able to watch that. You had some results from last night.
So last night we bowled at home against Sterling, and we had another milestone. Not as great as the 299, but one of our seniors bowled his highest game ever with shooting a 259, and then ended up having a 614 series, also one of his higher ones for his high school career. So,
looking at your results, though, I'm seeing 4, 5, even 6 guys with over 600 series, some in the 700s. But it's not always the same guy at the top. And what has impressed me is the depth of that lineup that you have when you go out there for your mates.
So a lot of our upperclassmen, so our juniors, this is their 3rd season. Our seniors, this is their 4th season. And sometimes when you're going through your journey, you don't actually remember where you come from. Mm-hmm. And a lot of these guys have grown so much over the course of the past couple of years that now they're starting to see all of that work that they put in really start to pay off right now. And those scores are a perfect reflection of how much work they've put in to get better at this sport.
Besides Zach Johnson, some of your leaders, can you tell?
So we got Quinlan Einfeld, who's a senior, Adam Johnson, also a senior. Of course, we have Zach Johnson, who is a junior. Brendan Brown is the one that shot the 259, which is his personal best game. Had a 614 series last night against Sterling. Joey Taney, also, who's a junior, has started to make some nice strides. And the thing about bowling is every day is a new day. Mm-hmm. Some days you can throw crazy shots and get amazing carry, mm-hmm. and the next day you could throw what you would think is a perfect shot and throw a stone 10, or a pin just refuses mm-hmm. to go down. And that's kind of the unique difficulty of this sport, is you got to be able to throw consistent throws over and over again, and once you let the ball go, you have no control whatsoever about how those pins fall. And it can be very frustrating if they refuse to fall. And that is one of the things that I like to express to the boys, to really understand that just like in life, there are things that you're not going to be able to predict. Mm-hmm. And it kind of helps them start to learn how to deal with difficulty, speed bumps that you might incur in daily life that you can't predict, but you have to deal with. And I think they are really starting to come into being able to understand and handle those milestones or hurdles, as you might say.
The outdoor sports, you deal with weather, but there are variables in the bowling with the lane conditions.
Absolutely. Ironically, weather affects bowling despite
the humidity,
being inside of a building.
Yeah.
The humidity, the barometric pressure, it almost sounds like we're having a weather cast. But all of that stuff does play a part in the game. Sliding to a stop at the foul line, when it is colder, it's slicker, so you slide a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a little bit muggy or humid, you stick. And all of that really does play into effect.
Those 3 inches could throw off 6 feet down the other end of the lane.
Absolutely. It really does.
So, like you said, you've got a great start to the season. You obviously got a lot to look forward to, and you'd love to have people come out to Acadia and watch you when you have your home meets.
Absolutely. Doors are open. Anybody can come watch. You don't even have to have any reason to be there. It's actually a nice little atmosphere. Makes you wear your plugs though, because it does tend to get a little bit loud.
It's a rowdy bunch.
We do have a rowdy bunch. Yes, we do.
You have fun doing it. Postseason, IHSA, do you see a chance to make a splash when you move on to postseason?
Every season I like to go in with no expectations because of like all the variables that we've already discussed. You can't really predict. But last year we lost a very strong senior, Carter, who's now bowling in college at University of Nebraska. And coming into this year, I really did not know what to expect. But, however, with the success that we've had early on, do I believe that we have an opportunity to get somewhere? Absolutely. It's always going to be a work in progress. We're always going to try to get better. But I do believe that we have a chance definitely to make it to sectionals. And who knows? Maybe it's possibly this will be the year for the first time.
But you're building the foundation now for building the house.
The foundation was started 4 years ago for these seniors.
Okay.
So I do believe they have that potential.
One more quick question on the seniors and the juniors. How important is their leadership to making those freshmen and sophomores see? You mentioned you don't always see the journey, but you see the results, and working on that journey and getting to where the seniors and juniors are now for those freshmen and sophomore.
Well, their impact is crucial to the development of younger kids. I like to remind them that even when you think no one is watching, there's always somebody watching. And how you attack a difficult situation and how you react to it will have impact on the younger kids watching you struggle. And struggle is a part of life, and it's okay. The important thing is we make sure we keep our minds calm and just try to work the problem, because emotion is easy to get run by.
So bowling's a microcosm of life. You just learn your lessons.
I'll tell you what, a
lot of adversity.
The older I get, the more I deal with bowling, the more I realize they have a very symbiotic relationship.
Yeah.
Very.
So, well, good luck, Coach. Like I said, you'd love to have him come out to the Acadia and go on the Geneseo High School website and see the schedule, and they'll be able to find the dates that you're have your home meets. So good luck the rest of the season.
Well, appreciate it. Thank you.
Bowling coach Chris Pruitt on the Maple Leaf Coaches Corner, brought to you by Hammond Henry Hospital. Maple Leaf Coaches Corner is sponsored, as I said, by the Hammond Henry Hospital Sports Medicine. It's produced by the Geneseo Current. The executive producer is the Geneseo High School Athletic Department. I'm your host, Bill Horrell, and we'll see you in the bleachers.